Hello. All right. See how this is working here. We appear to be set up. It's 5:29. I'll give it a little bit more for other folk to show up. Yeah. Hanging out. All right. We're just making sure it's working. Just making sure it's working. Okay. Aha. There's a thing that says one person. And it's 5:30. All right. I'm just gonna... Hey, look at that. That's what I like to see. A message in the chat. Hey, Luke. Hey. I love it. Luke is here. I love it. Well, hello there, Luke. Welcome to your private Jim Ryan concert. No, we're gonna. There's a few more folks coming, and I want to just give them some time to get here, and then it's a humble, small audience, so we have time for me to make sure that everyone can see it. I'll check in on everyone. This is so weird, knowing that you're out there and you can see me, but I can't see you. Luke, any in-person audience? Short answer, no. Long answer, there was going to be, and for various reasons, the sum totality of the circumstances made it better to be purely virtual. But I did practice the whole thing earlier today with my parents listening, so there's that. But thanks for asking, Luke. Oh, I see a number 2 up on the thing. And Luke says, nice. I love it. I love it. And so again, so weird. I know that you're there, but I cannot see you. But we can still communicate by me speaking out loud and you typing in the chat. That's an interesting dynamic. I wonder. I sent the link, and hey, look who else is here. Tee-hee. I love it. Oh, and I see a number 3. So it's Luke, Andy, and someone else. I've got the list of who I'm expecting. So it's like, it's kind of like, hey, Tommy, my guy. Tommy Cash is here. Hey, sir, happy to be here. I love this. I'm stoked. We got Luke, we got Andy, we got Tommy, we got a hell of a crew. Just expecting a few more. This is fun. In my previous YouTube streams, I've invited people to hop in the chat, and no one has a YouTube channel, so they text me instead, which is fine. I'll probably check my phone every so often throughout the show in case the audience feels the need to contact me. But the chat is a little more fun, right? So this is fun. We're having a grand time. Oh, I see a number 4. This is exciting, seeing the numbers go up. So I know Luke, Andy, and Tommy are here because you've made yourselves known in the chat, which is big fun. Who else? Okay, Andy and Luke present. It's like I'm a substitute teacher again and taking attendance. Andy and Luke, Tommy. Andy, Luke, Tommy. Okay. 2 more parties hey, nice. Luke's raising his hand. I love it. 2 more parties I'm reasonably expecting, and then one was a big maybe. So we can probably get going without him if he's not here. But yeah, but I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I want to reward you for being early. So I don't know. Give it to the Andy's got his graduation cap and gown here. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give it like a minute or two more and then I'll start playing. Is that cool? Um, excellent. No rush on my part. That's what I like to hear. Um, that's what I like to hear. Um, so I rewatched Love and Mercy last night. That was great. Oh my gosh. Getting that's the kind of prep work you got to do. Um, so intense. Luke, Andy, Tommy, and a number. Oh, you know what? I think we might be in business. All right. Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. I want to make sure that this is working for everyone. So it seems to be working for Luke, Andy, and Tommy. So anyone else, if you either want to hop in the chat or text me that it's working, it would be nice to know that it's working for you. So, and then we'll get started. So yeah, either type in the fun little chat that Luke, Andy, and Tommy have already got going, or text me. And I'll probably check my phone every so often throughout the show in case anyone wants to text me stuff. Okay. Cool. It does say 5 people, which is great. Just want to hear confirmation. So I'm sure there's a delay on this. I'm sure there's like a tape delay. So so I've got this delightful thing here, and I'll talk about it more in the later on in the show. But thought I'd preview it. Little fruit scoop. Ooh, Luke says, "What will we be hearing today?" Well, Luke, I could send you the set list if you wanted me to. Do you want the set list, or do you want to be surprised? Or do you want just a general description of what we're... Okay, Luke will be surprised. I was about to offer a general description of what you'll be hearing without giving any specific song titles away. A tribute to the music of Brian Wilson that is mostly music recorded by the Beach Boys and some music from his solo career. You'll see what comes after that. I mean, you'll see what comes of that. All right. I want to get started here. So we're going to start. I've been talking a lot already. I'm going to talk a lot more, obviously, but how about some music? And I'll see how much I can let the music inform the talking. Some of you might know this first song. When some loud bragger tries to put me down and says the school is great, I tell them right away, now what's the matter, buddy? Ain't you heard of my school? It's number 1 in the state. So be true to your school, just like you were to the girl that died. Be true to your school now, and let your colors fly. Be true to your school. I got a Letterman sweater with a letter back I got from football and track. I'm proud to wear it now when I cruise around the other parts of the town. I gotta take Ellen back. So be true to your school, just like you were to On Friday we'll be jacked up at the football game, and I'll be ready to fight. We're gonna smash it now. My girlfriend will be working on her pom-poms now, and she'll be yelling tonight. You're being true to your school now. Just like you were to your girl and guy. Be true to your school now, and let your colors fly. Be true to your school. All right, that was fun. That was a blast. That was a grand old time. I don't know if anyone noticed. I had an interesting lyric flub in there that I'm amused by. I said, I got a Letterman sweater. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be I got a Letterman sweater with the letter in front, where the letter, of course, should be A. But I said Letterman sweater with the letter in back. So sorry, I put your letter on the back of the sweater, but we'll live. Thank you so much for the little applause there. Thank you, the woot and the clapping. I appreciate it. When I played that song at my September House concert, I told an emotional story about why I chose it. Feel like if I told that story tonight, I would get more worked up than I want to be on a YouTube stream. So I'll give the very short version. Be true to your school. Be true to your school. Mrs. Marks, that's for you. We love you. So how about another song? I'm going to do a tune by the Beach Boys that is called Our Car Club, which is a very simple but very cheerful and fun song that I didn't know until within the last year, probably. So enjoy Our Car Club. I've been cruising around the town now with the guys for quite a while. We've been thinking about starting up a club to show some class and style. And we'll get the finest cars. We got a disco Stingray, a real job at an XK. We'll start a car club. We'll be the fastest at the tracks. What will really cost from all the tears. We'll start a car club and wipe out the other clubs. We'll set a meter, get a sponsor, and collect some dues. And you can bet that we'll have our jackets on wherever we cruise. We'll get the roughest and the toughest initiation we can find. We'll start a car club. And if you want to try to get it, we'll really put you through the grind. We'll start a car club. And this club's the very best. We'll set a meter, get a sponsor, and collect some dues. Have our jackets on wherever we cruise. We'll get the roughest and the toughest initiation we can find. We'll start a car club. And if you want to try to get it, we'll really send you through the grind. We'll start a car club. And this club's the very best. fun. Start a club, a car club. Thank you very much. That is one of those songs where I feel like I'm trying to be every Beach Boy at once. They pay me extra for that, you know. But yeah, like I said, that's such a simple, cheerful tune. Just feel like Brian Wilson's personality is in the melody. Oh, by the way, since I'm such a writing credit kind of guy, those first two tunes, Be True to Your School and Our Car Club, both co-writes by Brian Wilson and Mike Love. Thank you. Nice solo. Thank you. And what kind of cracks me up in the best way about Our Car Club is it's such a textbook example of the Beach Boys apparently earnestly singing about what, you know, they were supposed to sing about, not what Brian Wilson really wanted to sing about, which I'll dive into some of the finer points as we go along here. Thank you for attending my lecture. So yeah, Car Club is a hoot. You know what? I'm going to check my text real quick just to see if any other potential audience members have been trying to chime in. All right. Car Club. Oh yeah, here we go. So from Our Car Club, we now go to a track from Pet Sounds. Really cool track called I Know There's an Answer. And most of Pet Sounds is a collaboration between Brian Wilson and lyricist Tony Asher, as far as songwriting credits are concerned. But in prepping for this gig, I saw that I Know There's an Answer is a different credit. It's Brian Wilson, some person I'd never heard of before named Terry, Sachen, and Mike Love. So Brian, Terry, and Mike apparently wrote I Know There's an Answer. And I'll get to playing it in just a second, but I want to say this tune has some lyrics that, in my opinion, really resonate today, nearly 60 years after Pet Sounds. In my opinion, those lyrics are, I know so many people who think they can do it alone. They isolate their heads and stay in their safety zone. So make of that what you will. So from Pet Sounds, here's I Know There's an Answer. Isolate their heads and stay in their safety zone. Now what can you tell them? Do-do-do-do. And what can you say that won't make them defensive? I know there's an answer. I know now, but I have to find it by myself. They come on like they're peaceful, but inside they're so uptight. They trip for the day and waste all their thoughts at night. Now how can I come on and tell them the way that they live could be better? I know there's an answer. I know now, but I have to find it by myself. Right, short and sweet rendition of that. It's remarkable how Pet Sounds still has some influence of, you know, the doo-wop-y corners of their catalog, or not their catalog, the doo-wop-y corners of their influences. But let's see. All right. So yeah, I thought now's a good time just for some of the flagship speechifying of this show. Yeah. So thank you for being here and for sharing the time with me to celebrate the life and art of Anne amazingly mind-blowing musician. There's really no other way to put it. Well, actually, no, there's many other ways to put it, but it's true that he's an amazingly mind-blowing musician. Brian Wilson was born on today's date, June 20th, 1942, in Inglewood, California, and grew up in nearby Hawthorne, California. And I'm assuming 2/3 of our current audience is watching from Los Angeles, California, unless they're on some vacation or something right now. And so, yeah. And of course, you all know we lost Brian last week. Brian Wilson passed away on June 11th, and he would have been 83 today. And it's just one of those things where you're so invested in a certain artist that the death of a famous musician who you never met personally can almost feel like you've lost a friend or a family member. And but I've been on this robust celebration of his music, and just feeling the gratitude, you know. So yes, thank you. R.I.P. to the legend. It's a good way to put it, Luke. He was a legend. He was a gentle soul. He was someone who had a pretty tragic life, honestly. I don't want to get into all of it now because it'll take too long before starting this next song, but just a lot of bad stuff in his life. And I just, you know, as many people say, I hope he's at peace now. So yeah, I'll talk more, but hey, happy birthday, Brian. I love it, Tommy. So yeah, the next tune I'm going to play, you may or may not know it. I don't know if you'll know it because I consider it lesser known, but you know, lesser known is as lesser known does. This next song is one of my favorite songs from Brian Wilson's solo career. It's a tune from an album called Imagination, and the song is called Your Imagination. Classic album and song having slightly different titles situation. The Imagination album and this song are from 1998. And I've never really played it for people. I really only learned to play it for this show. So, but I've always loved the song, and it's got a lyric I really like, a simple but beautiful lyric, which is "Another walk in the park when I need something to do." Amen, Brian. Another car running fast, another song on the beach. I take a trip through the past when summer's way out of reach. Another walk in the park when I need something to do. And when I feel all alone, sometimes I think about you. Take my hand, smile and say you don't understand. To look in your eyes, to see what you feel, then realize that nothing's for real, cause now it's just your imagination running, 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 running. Your imagination running wild. Your imagination running wild. Another bucket of sand, another wave at the pier. I miss the way that I used to call the shots around here. You know it would have been nice if I had something to do. I'd take a trip through the past, walk this mountain with